When Adam told me we were making fritters on the griddle, I was like, apple fritters? He said, nay, potato fritters. And I'm like, I am here for that. You want to see how we knock this one out of the park? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, we just want to drop in real quick to say we've got a little bit of an announcement.
We do. Super excited about the recent release of our all-new cookbook, Smash. And with that, Jason Benson of Benson Farms is here, and we're partnering with him for this giveaway. Jason, what are we giving away?
All right, so we're going to give away to five lucky winners some of our Benson Farms grass-finished beef. So this is a 14-day dry-aged grass-finished ground beef.
It's delicious.
We're going to give away 5 of the Pit Boss Smashers. And then also copies of the cookbook, and we're going to have that autographed, right? So
that's right. We're going to sign it and personalize it too.
Yep, absolutely. So 5 winners this month through the month of July, from July 1st. Well, I know we're in July 3rd by now. Yeah. From July 3rd through July 31st, we are going to be selecting 5 winners for this. So all you have to do to enter is click the link below in the pinned comment in the description that you can see right here on the screen. Make sure and use this link to be entered to be one of 5 winners to win this amazing package.
Yep, it's from Benson Farms. To find out more about Benson Farms, you can check out bensonfarmsal.com.
Find out why we are partnering with Benson Farms for a healthy, delicious alternative meat, right? And we are doing the ground beef specifically for Smash to help celebrate, so you can make some amazing smash burgers from the Benson Farm products. So we can't wait to share this with you, and good luck to you all. I hope you win.
So happy and honored to get to work with Jason with Benson Farms for that giveaway. So don't forget to enter. There will be information everywhere in the description, the pinned comment, all that, because we are running through the month of July for this one. And we want to make sure that you get in. Only a little bit of time left, but guess what? You only got to enter one time and you're there for it, and we're here for it. Also, we will be promoting more Benson Farm products in the future, so we want to have more giveaways and things like that. We have a lot of things planned. We just want to give back to our community because y'all have supported us so much, so thank you so much for that, Brett. That said, my wife showed me she sent me this link. She's like, Adam, y'all ought to do this weekend. It looks incredible. And the second I saw the picture, without even, all I saw was potato fritters, saw the picture, I'm like, done. I didn't even need to see. Then of course we did the research, looked at the recipe, and saw what we needed to do. Rather than show the groceries right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the groceries that went into this as we show, because we did film this just before getting this ready, because we wanted these potatoes good and ready while the grill's getting hot. Brett, walk me through this. What do we do? Here we go. First of all, Adam peeled these 3 russet potatoes. I did a fantastic job peeling. Man, I tell you what, that cheese grater. So then we used this cheese grater to shred them all down. It went relatively quick, maybe 5 minutes for all 3. So we shredded them down, and if you didn't know this, potatoes hold a lot of water. They do. These 3 could have satisfied a camel with all the water that camels drink. So we wanted to get them out, and shout out to everyone that gave us this pro tip from the last time we did hash browns from scratch. We got the shredding down and everything from Jenny Jones. Thank you, Jenny Jones, for that. But people said use a salad spinner because we were using paper towels to try to squeeze it out. It was a big mess, and it was really hard to get all that water out. Salad spinner, this saved the day. So once we had that out, we poured them into a bigger bowl, and then we started adding the other ingredients. We added ham cubes, but we didn't buy them as ham cubes. Adam went and got some sweet deli ham from Publix. Then we used this one knife that we absolutely, one of our favorites from Dalstrong. This is the Valhalla series chef knife. So Adam, of course, it was just deli ham, nice and easy. Just made easy work of it using the knife. Made a nice little diced up ham and put them in, and then we added 2 eggs. That's right. Just 2 eggs for this, 1 tablespoon of flour. Right. Then we use this Mexican cheese blend. We just we knew we wanted shredded cheese. Adam had this on hand because he's always got the Mexican cheese. We use this cheese for everything, and any cheese that you'd want to pair in this dish would be fantastic. This is one of our go-tos, and it's just as solid. Yep, exactly right. So after the cheese, we threw in Uncle Steve's shake. It is the original. If you know us, anytime we do potatoes, we are likely using this Uncle Steve's original shake. That's why we have the big container of it, because we're always using it. Always got a couple of those on hand. So make fries, breakfast potatoes, these fritters.
They're getting the Uncle Steve shakes. Then we added some parsley flakes for looks.
That's right, and you know what? And we added a little bit of salt after.
Yes, we
just
did
for
add
a little
salt.
bit
Yes,
because
correct.
we are potatoes. We want that salty savoriness. That was the point for us. We really want that savory to come through. And this is our first time making it, so we'll give some feedback, some pointers that we learned, or just tell you these were the best things. You got to make them regardless. Let's get to the griddle, though, Brett, so we can see how we're doing this.
Here
one.
we go.
We're just frying them up on the griddle with some oil. All right, griddle is set to medium low. We've got these 3 burners on. It's been a weekend of cooking. We got to kind of clean up the griddle, but otherwise, this thing is hot and ready to go. We're so grateful we got this little sunshade. Obviously, we love to see the pool, but this cools it down in here for us.
When we rolled this down, it probably cooled about 15 degrees.
Easy,
Yeah,
right?
It was a game changer for real. So
Here is what we've got with our mix. So you can see there is a little bit of fluid still that's come out, which is good. The rest of this is just our all-in mixture. We're just gonna make a little pool, kind of like a shallow fry. Initially, we put these 3 burners on because we thought we were gonna stay here. We made some adjustments on the pegs, pulled it forward, so it actually is getting it more centered right here in that front spot. So that's where we'll go. We'll pull the oil up and into that as we're cooking. Brett's just gonna get a spoonful, and we're gonna do about 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. And then you just kind of push it, and then yep, kind of spread it out. There you go, just a little bit. There you go. I think that's the perfect size. Pretty impressive for your first fritter, Brett.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed with myself.
Just like you impressed those down.
Correct. It's very impressive.
So those are sticking just a little bit. They're getting some fry on. So we'll start with these 2 and we'll see how we do. These are cooking up fast, so we're gonna go ahead and give them a flip. Brett, we could probably turn them down just a little bit lower. All right, there we go. That's what we're looking at. That looks nice and crispy. Okay, that one could have gone a little bit longer. Yep. Remember, we just turned that burner on though. Okay, so we'll let these 2 go for a little bit. We're gonna monitor this. We'll do a couple more monitorings, and then we're gonna start pulling some paper towels, lay some paper towels out here, and we will pull them and start to drain them as they finish. Now, the idea is we don't want it to cook too fast on the outside. That's potato all the way through. We don't want raw potato. We do want that cooked. Now, it's not all gonna be crispy. We do want some kind of almost like a mashed potato consistency inside as they cook.
Yes.
Like a mashed potato consistency is.
Like when you bite into a nice crispy fry on the outside and soft pilly on the inside.
Yes, that's right. All right, so this one is cooking well. So what we're doing is we just flipped it because we want to monitor this. We want this cooked all the way through. We want that nice crisp on the outside without burning it. And we also want to make sure we're cooking it all the way through. So we did just flip it, and you haven't flipped that one yet?
Correct.
Okay, because that's right, that's the griddle, the side we just turned on.
Good,
perfect.
perfect.
It's actually looking good. Have you ever made fritters? If you have, comment below and let us know any tips or tricks that you would do a little bit different. But so far, Brett, I don't know what I would change.
No, I don't think this is going out, man. Are we dipping these in sour cream?
Oh my gosh, we got nothing for dipping. This is just for eating, but yeah, we've got a lot of things. I have some Mexican crema.
A Mexican crema, yes.
Yes. All right, we think our first one is ready. Brett, give that a toss.
Yep.
Looks nice and crispy. Crispy Brinkley, nice to meet you. That's borderline burnt, so that gives us an idea. We got now at the point we want. We'll see how that one tastes though. All right, let's get to the next. All right, so we think the first ones were fine. We had a little test because we wanted to make sure we're doing this right. So we're gonna make sure and really pull the oil and continue to pull the oil. Then we're gonna slap a little bit more of Uncle Steve shake on the top so we can make sure we cook this all the way through with the oil. So once Brett gets that, we'll put more oil through and just keep getting it. Now, lately, we've really tried to use less oil in most of our dishes. This is a fritter. The idea is you do want it nice and fried, okay? As Brett's getting that last one, we're gonna start pulling the oil up and in. There we go. Get some oil from the side here. All right, so we'll get this set going. So you get the idea here. We're gonna keep monitoring this and we'll come back in just a minute. Well, there they are.
In all their glory.
All of it, all the glory. There it is, right there. It does smell so good. We just had the fan, we turned the fan off during recording because the fan is really loud.
But it's necessary in this
It's necessary, as you can see. But I just had the plate right here. As Brett had the fan, he's like, oh my gosh, that whole, the smell's all just heading this way. We love it.
Huge waft.
So it's still a little bit hot. We've been trying to let them cool down a little bit. We separated them onto plates. We've got a little bit of the crema. We love this Mexican crema. Kind of call it similar to like a cream cheese meets sour cream.
Yes.
Really, really good. It's like a sweet sour cream.
Yep.
So good. We thought would be perfect for this one. Obviously, you can put this however you want. Use a side dish, main dish, whatever you want. But Brett, like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks well. They look amazing.
They look fun. They look like like a fried potato.
Exactly.
Is what
it's what it is.
A big, huge flattened tater tot, right?
Yeah, that's
tater tot.
Yeah.
Your hash brown patty.
Yeah, it's like we made smash tots.
That's what we did. Yeah.
Smash burgers.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
We haven't mentioned it, which we have. Can I get a smell? Yeah.
Smell? Yeah, you can. But if it doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught.
Shit, let's see.
I'm gonna break off a piece here of that Kit Kat bar. All right, without the crema, plain first. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Ooh. Yeah, crunch. Mm-hmm. Oh, the seasoning.
Now with some crema.
Okay.
That seasoning. We dusted more Uncle Steve's, as you saw, because, like we said, we were trying the first one because we wanted to see where we need to make some adjustments.
Yeah, one thing, if you want
a little more flavor,
you can put a bunch of the seasoning in the crema.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a delicious little treat.
I went ahead and dumped some of that Uncle Steve shake on there. Listen, we made some adjustments during, because the first ones came out just a little undercooked in the middle and overcooked. So we brought the griddle down to just above low. So right below the bottom of medium. Get some of that there.
Oh, yeah. Good night, nurse.
That fritter, thank you so much, Jen, for recommending this one. Shout out to you.
Oh my,
I love you even more for mentioning this one.
You got to try this one. You've got
to
try it.
So we made some adjustments. Let's talk about that real quick because they are, I think, key. The biggest thing, bringing the heat down. So we got the heat up, which was good. I think at first, we had the griddle going for a good 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. But where we started to cook weren't the areas where the griddle was on, so the far left. So it took a little bit. So having the griddle at temp is, I think, key to this one.
Yes.
Making sure you have a lot of oil. This is a fried cook, so you do need to make sure you have the oil.
I would say add more ham.
More ham. Yeah, we talked about that.
Bacon bits would be delicious.
Yeah, anything. So we thought we were going to do bacon because the one that I saw put raw bacon in. I was worried it might not cook all the way through, especially if you get a chunk in the middle.
Sure.
Thought ham was the way to go. I'd put way more ham or ham cubes in this. But honestly, it's controlling. Brett said, hey, why don't we flip them back and forth rather than flip one side, because then we undercooked far less.
And also just a heads up, even though we thought we got all the water out, there's still quite a bit of water here in the bowl. So we had to, if that happens to you, don't worry. What I did is I took the spoon and I pressed it up against the side to wring out any excess water. And well, it actually worked.
Here's the deal. I could do this exact same way every time. I like when I do a dish like this and it makes me think, what am I going to do different next time? I would do more ham in it, more cheese in it.
Bottom line, it will happen again.
That's what we call good mood food.
Oh, that is, it tastes like more.
We recommend this dish, absolutely. This
100,
is
10 out of 10 would recommend.
It is super savory. It is everything I want. It is such a good potato flavor. And the more we worked on it, worked out the kinks, it was good. Also, because of that, we had time to. So kind of flipping back and forth. We added more seasoning throughout, which was definitely necessary. Potatoes are bland, so you need to add the flavor.
And another takeaway is, and we noticed too, is because we're not, obviously you could do a deep fry, and you don't have to worry about this, but because these were sitting on the oil, we found that the best method was to every couple minutes flip, therefore it wasn't getting overcooked, and it was all getting the oil to help continue the fry. Each one took maybe 5 minutes total cook time. All right, if you have a method that works for you, make sure and comment below. Also, if you are still watching this point, make sure and say fritter critter. Put fritter critter in your comment below. Just a little thank you for sticking with us. We really appreciate it. We love that we get to come and do this. Another banger, man. Again, don't forget about the giveaway, the Benson Farms package with the ground beef, with the smash books, and with the big griddle press from Pit Boss. We're so excited to share that with you all. Absolutely. And don't forget also, check out our 2 cookbooks available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Love that we get to come and do this. So do I. Aside from coming to knock out bangers like this one, the fritters on the griddle, potato fritters. That's right. Why else do we do this? Because all we do is twin, no matter what. With that, we bid you adieu. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And griddle on.